vagy sérülések esetén. Milyen állás mondja a beleszületeket, a fejlődési rendellenességről, hiszen nem valószínűsíteték, hogy sérülés van, de hogy így fejlődés.
You were focusing on brain injuries, brain damages. In her case, that was not diagnosed. That's a disorder, development disorder without having brain injury in the diagnosis. De nem genetikai. It's not genetic.
But you see, this is the thing is that in the past it used to, because you see, if I get back to this, right, to this collateral damage.
Tehát ha visszajutok el ez a járulékos károsodáshoz.
What makes the whole basis the same on the all, because
tehát ez a közös alapja mindegyik esetnek.
Let's say 15 years ago, most of these conditions they were just labeled as a global developmental delay, and that's it.
Tehát egy nagy része ezeknek ilyen általános fejlődési, elmaradt fejlődésnek címkézték.
They will find the genetic label for her condition as well.
Tehát valószínű 10 év múlva meg mondjuk az ő esetére rámondhatják, hogy genetikai.
Now there are very few of those which are, like what used to be, say, out of 10 people who come with the non-brain injury global delay, say, today probably 8 of them already have some kind of genetic label.
Tehát ma mondjuk a 10, aki nem agysérüléssel jön ide, abból mondjuk 8-nak van ilyen címkéje, hogy ő genetikai.
But it's important to understand that genetic label doesn't change anything. It's like, I get these people, okay, there are 5 of us in Spain. There are like 3 of us in Holland. There is one, we are the only case in Denmark.
Te azt kell tudni, hogy ez igazából nem számít, hogy azt mondják, hogy genetikai vagy nem. Tehát mondta, hogy Hollandiában, Dániában, meg mit tudom én, hol még vannak.
The thing is that what I find is that in reality the standard rehabilitation which has been designed for the brain injury.
Én úgy találom, hogy általában a rehabilitáció az agysérülésre van kihegyezve.
Even less equipped when it comes to this type of conditions.
Az még kevésbé vannak fölkészülve a hasonló állapotokra.
There is that a brain injury presents a smoothest scenario. Smoothest scenario means you get level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and things are relatively proportional, right? So you see, if you have a relatively strong whatever shoulder, you can expect that you're going to have the elbow and the wrist no worse than a certain quality.
Tehát ugye agysérülteknél ugye általában úgy mondja, hogy simább a dolog abban a szempontból, hogyha mondjuk van a válla egy adott helyzet állapotban, akkor a többi egy ahhoz mérten megfelelő szinten van, tehát így jobban hasonló szinten van akkor a gyerek. De az ilyenfajta állapotoknál sokkal nagyobb a szórás.
You see, for instance, she really has well-developed and active fingers.
Tehát például neki jól fejlett aktív ujjai vannak.
But you look, for example, at the elbow, and the elbow is collapsed.
De a könyöke meg például már összeesik.
The same story, you look at and usually it goes in this concentric way. So if the elbow is collapsed, you can expect that the same level of the legs, the knee is also collapsed.
Tehát általában úgy van, ha a könyök összecsuklik, akkor a térd is összecsuklik.
But since the thing is that if you look at the therapist also has some typical experience.
Ugye a terapeutának is vannak tipikus tapasztalatai.
So if you get a hand like this,
ha ilyen a kéz,
she or he is expecting that the elbow is going to be more or less in match with the hand.
Akkor arra számít a terapeuta, hogy a könyök is hasonló állapotban van.
When they're doing whatever stretching or any kind of trying to design any kind of training exercise.
És ez alapján nyújtják vagy terveznek meg bármilyen feladatot.
But the problem is that suddenly after this good hand comes this very bad elbow.
Itt a probléma, hogy mondjuk a jó kéz egy rossz könyökkel van
So,
összekapcsolva.
and then when you are in that phase 3,
És amikor ott vagy a harmadik fázisban,
you get in a very strange place. Because, if you try to stretch it, she resists somewhere else, then she gets even more locked, then she has to readjust and so on and so forth.
tehát ugye ezt egy olyan helyzetbe viszi, hogy nincs rá fölkészülve.
So, but essentially, we get back to the same point, is that any so-called developmental delay is the situation when you have the certain distribution of weakness.
Tehát visszajutunk oda, hogy bármilyen ilyen elkésett fejlődés, az a valahol megjelenő gyengeségnek a következménye.
And in the same way, when you look at her self-calibrating performance, you have to see it in the same way, like of the super brain, because your first question has to be why she's doing this, what positive outcome she's trying to achieve.
Tehát nála ugyanúgy a szuperagy működik, tehát mikor látunk valamit, arra kell gondolnunk, hogy miért csinálja azt, amiért.
And when you look at her and you say, hey, okay, why is she getting the hands in the mouth, right?
Miért rakja a kezét a szájába?
So, and then you look and say, hey, by the way, look at this, the jaw connection with the mastoid
Mellette
is
nézd meg
very
ugye
shifted.
az állkapocs, hogy csatlakozik az állkapocs
So
izülethez,
therefore, in
el
that
van
sense,
csúszva.
the total integration for her even to link the jaw with the rest of the neck, she needs to add some extra degree of tension into it.
Ugye, hogy segítse, hogy az állkapocs egybe legyen, összekapcsolódjon a fej többi részével, ahhoz egy plusz területet, plusz erőt kell bevinnie.
At the way how she, but plus, there could be, there are kids who are doing it like this type of thing, because then you have, for her to stimulate the
Ezt azért is csinálják, hogy a szájpadot ott stimulálják.
The same thing, so it's another component of the self-training. Plus, of course, you see that she is really jaw-based there, and the back of the head is very tilted, so what is she doing? She will be using the jaw to help the neck,
Hát ugye a
right?
nyaka gyenge hátul, és ezért az állkapcsát is használja, hogy stabilizálja a fejét.
You look at your scenario, same type of thing, but it's a vertical collapse of the jaw, right? So it's a face which is collapsed that way.
Tehát ugye a másik gyereknél ugye máshogy esik szét
This is
a
more a retraction of
állkapocs.
the jaw, so therefore it works, we all need the base of the skull, and
De
all of the kids one way or
meg ott
another,
is, ugye az a fontos még, hogy a koponya alap stabil legyen.
they are looking for help from the jaw because this is a more controllable part.
Tehát azért csinálják ilyeneket az állkapcsukkal, hogy azzal jobban kontrollálják a fejüket.
But you see, one way or another, even our friend here with the master degree, when he would do his oral presentations, he would find that he would be looking for the extra position of the jaw to help him with to get simultaneously the neck position, the voice box, and the whole opening. So it's an active quest for the jaw position. Am I correct?
Yeah, probably. I never observed.
Of course, So that is basically what is happening, and that's how this combination then works. So, and again, in the genetic scenarios or in this kind of ununderstood things, it doesn't matter where things come into this 3D print. Nobody knows, right? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, in your third or second trimester you had a, running nose or something like this, or whatever happened, and then, just the elbow formation didn't go in a complete fashion. Nobody knows.
Senki nem tudja, hogy itt a háromdimenziós nyomtatványban hogy kerülnek zavarok, megfáztál valahol, vagy akármi történt, de ugyanúgy lehet javítani ezeket.
Huh? That's the same thing, you know. Again, you get the same. That's why we talk about the commonalities and the universalities. So the same thing. If there is a neck weakness, somebody has to address it. If there is an elbow collapse, well, you have to do something about it. Well, that comes, the next level of analysis, what is where and how it works and how many components and so on. But it's, at the end of the day, that's the same point, what you've got the tools of addressing the weakness and you've got the strategy of trying to get the most out of the limited hours that you have. So, I'm not talking about miracles in that sense, I'm talking about the realities of at least building some positive contributions which can address this key elements. So, but, it's, in 10 years she would have diagnosed with something genetic for sure, but they are also heavy with the genetic diagnosis because, it's like everyone gets a 50-year research plan. But from a practical perspective, doesn't really change it. So there are some nuances, but overall, fundamentally, we're in the same spot. Just different proportions, shall I say. You're most welcome.
It's very late and we are all tired
Yeah.
tired and thirsty and so on.
Yes, sir.
Mit? Nem hallom.
Amit majd nekünk is már nem minden hallotta, de úgy azért
Jó, ugye az volt röviden a lényege, hogy szinte mindegy, hogy honnét jön ez a gyengeség, mindegy, hogy mitől sérült meg ez a kötőszöveti struktúra, hogy ez most egy agyvérzés volt, vagy nátha, vagy teljesen mindegy, és
nem csak hátul.
értem, most mondom, hát, na, és ugye a közös dolgokra építve, ezekkel a módszerekkel bármi volt a gyengeség oka, ezeken lehet javítani. És ha a gyengesség megszűnik, akkor az ellentétes oldalon ugye a spaszticitás is csökken. Jó, és ez független attól, hogy honnét jött össze ez a program. Jó. Igen, de viszont az nem változtat meg semmit, hogy azt mondják, hogy genetikai. Azt is mondhatnánk, hogy a gonosz boszorkány megátkozta, mert nem tudnak az alapján javítani semmit. Egyenlőre én úgy tudom, hogy azt mondják, hogy genetikai okból van. Igen, tehát ezeken a dolgokon ugyanúgy tud javítani, és az agy meg ugyanúgy, hogyha képes használni, akkor használni fogja az új funkciókat.
That was, I lost track, we really had to,
Just summarize.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, you wanted to?
Okay, maybe it's really too late for that, but could you give a short answer? Summary concerning the fundamentals of the techniques using those sticks there on the table.
The sticks?
Yeah.
Aha, I see. So the sticks, let me put it like this, right? So the sticks, that's, there's the short summary is very simple.
Tehát a boton, ott vannak ilyen rudak, annak a használatáról kérdezett a hölgy, erről beszél a Leonid röviden. You need more paper, Leonid? You got paper, good.
Yeah, there's 3 more. Okay, now. So, the thing is, is well known, right, is that bones respond to vibration.
Ugye a csont a vibrációra válaszol, tehát arra reagál.
So that has this official sort of piezo electric effect on them, and then, you know, that translates into the internal remodelings within the bone.
Tehát ugye ez a vibráció hatására alakítja át a szerkezetét a csont.
On top of this, there is another important statement, which is that, technically speaking, osteogenesis and adipo.
A második ugye az a csontképződés.
As coupled processes. So which means in simple terms that synthesis of the new bone and the synthesis of the fat, these are the two things which are very much linked with each other.
A csontnak a képződése és a zsírnak a képződése az erős kapcsolatban van.
Because if you look at this type of connection here, right, so you see it goes from the skin to the muscle, but then the same way, the same kind of fabric will be going from the muscle all the way to the bone.
Tehát ugyanígy kapcsolódik ugye a zsír a csonthoz.
So therefore, what we are looking at the waves, you know, because there are two types of the vibrations now, right?
Kétfajta vibráció van.
And let's call it sort of very, you know, the generic, that will be those type of the vibration machines like Galileo and so on. That's just basically the frequency, you know, fixed, you know, the frequency vibrations which are external, and then they're just going in the permanent phase, right?
Tehát ugye van egy ilyen állandó frekvenciájú rezgés, ami általában rezgésnek hívunk, vibrációnak.
Like this part. If you look at the bones respond to vibration, so for instance those vibration plates like Galileo and so on, they've been used already for a number of years for the people after spinal cord injury, so that they are being put under the neck.
Rezgőlapos edzőberendezések, azt használják erre, ahogy a csontokat stimulálják, akár gerincsérülteknél is.
But the thing is that this generic thing, it doesn't take into account the main property of the bone, which is the dampening of the impact.
De ez nem veszi figyelembe a csontnak azt a hatását, hogy csillapítja ezeket a rezgéseket.
So in other words, what happens is that if you do this way, you know, you set the frequencies and it just goes like this, like this, like this, right? You set different frequencies, it goes, say, like that. But you switch it off, it just stays as the way, right? In reality,
tehát ugye ez azt mondta, hogy akkor így folyamatosan állandó frekvenciával, amplitúdóval rezeg. Ez a elve, ez a generikus, de a csontok ugye ezt tompítják.
In reality, the bone works this way, right? So you see it has a certain wave and then it settles. Certain wave and then it settles. Certain wave and then it settles.
Tehát megrezeg és utána így
csillapodik. The bone has to dampen, so it comes from a certain frequency, it has to come to the stop.
Tehát egy ütés éri a csontot, akkor rezeg, aztán elcsillapodik.
So that's why I was looking at the ways how to imitate this, what kind of interface would allow us to get this vibration, but not in the like this generic frequency range, but in this modulated physiological way.
Ugye azt kereste, hogy ebben a modulált élettanilag is előforduló módon hogyan tud rezgést kelteni a csontban.
I found it accidentally.
És ezt véletlenül találta.
Because originally you know, and you can have a whole bunch of those things again. You know, I have maybe 10 of different manufacturers.
Itt is vagy 10 gyártót nézett meg.
So which are different, you know, which are different properties, harder and more bouncy, because originally they are for this,
Mert ez eredetileg karedzésére, ilyen csavargatásra,
the
hajlításra
same way as
vannak.
the eggs were originally for squeezing, these things were originally for twisting and doing this kind of, you know, this kind of training.
Ugyanúgy másfajta gyakorlatokra volt ez is kitalálva, mint a tojás.
But they happen to be produced by the same company as the cylinders with the good viscoelastic, you know, polymers.
De ugyanaz a cég gyártja ilyen viszkoelasztikus polimerből.
So luckily, they were having these properties.
Úgyhogy szerencsére ilyen tulajdonságai vannak.
And again, you've got a certain range of them from, you know, yellow, red, green and blue.
Itt is sárga, piros, zöld, kékek vannak.
You have this, and then I was just, you know, when we discussed the technique, the way the landing and the whole vibration transfer and so on, I wanted, you know, to maximize the two things. On the one hand, you know, the spread of the vibration through, on the other hand, making sure that we get the, you know, this dampening phase in.
Tehát ugye a technikánál arra figyelünk, hogy ez a rezgés átmenjen, másrészt, hogy legyen ez a csillapított jellege.
But again, when you have the interface which has, you know, that's again, we are happy to have, you know, that's just the way that the pole, because, you know, there are also other sticks of this type which are just harder or more bouncy and so on. For the purpose of this twisting, they work fine, but then, you know, if you land them, it just basically, it hurts.
Vannak mások, amik viszont fájnak, igen.
Distribution of, you know, particular set of polymers that also the same way, you know, among the eggs, there are lots of what I call the fake eggs, which are, you throw them, they bounce.
Ugye a tojások közt is vannak olyanok, amiket ledobsz, fölpattan.
They don't have this good transfer property.
Nincsenek jó erőátviteli tulajdonságai.
So in that sense, you've got the principle, you know, you see, that's how I always do, right? You know, this is a well-known fact. Okay, the bones are able to respond to this. Then we have the problem that when it comes to the, you know, weight bearing in the standing frame and all kind of this, you know, things that instead of loading the bones, it loads anything but the bones. So the question comes, okay, we can always advise and say, hey guys, you know, you're welcome to use this type of the, you know, vibration plates. It's a good thing, but it only delivers those generic frequencies, and you can't have the, like, allocation to the specific areas and so on. So what we do here, you know, that was the next question, how we can get from this to this. And then, you know, I was always keeping an eye on something, and as I said, trying different items, and then, oh, it just happened.
Thank you very much.
I found, you know, this one, I think first time I saw it 2011, but I kind of passed by it, and this one I found, first time it was in Cologne in 2014, right? So I kind of stepped on it, and then I was like, oh. And I was, oh.
We are lucky to have you. Looking forward to see.
Yeah, so that's kind of, yeah, that's what I do. I sort of look at the things and say, oh, you know, how we can domesticate this particular thing. Thank you for the late thing. You see, it's like always, I always outstay my welcome, right? You know, like people get hungry, you know, I can't finish it at the high note, you know.
Next time we do open buffet.
Yes.
questions?
Most lehet, hogy jól értelmezem, hogy ha azt a szuperatív elméletet nézzük, hogy nincs határ a fejlődésben. Tehát ahogy felszabadítunk bizonyos területeket és kapacitást adunk az agynak,
So considering the superbrain approach, so if we enable the brain to get more information, then there is no limit. So as far as we can release more areas available for the brain, then is there a limit? No, or there is no limit?
I mean, again, we don't know the limits.
We don't know the limit. Nem tudjuk a határokat, hogy van-e határ.
És akkor én azt lenne a kérdésem, hogy ő már 20 éve foglalkozik ezzel, és számára, amit itt lát az esetekben, mi volt a legnagyobb siker számára?
So you're doing this for 20 years. In your personal experience, what's what you consider your largest success?
You see, the whole story is that I am trained originally in cybernetics, right? So
Yeah.
see, I look at the large systems, and for me, I'm not looking at the largest success, because the largest success always have a certain component of, luck staking in.
Azt mondja, hogy ugye ez ilyen számítástechnikus aggyal gondolkodik, ő nem nézi a legjobb esetet, mert annak mindig egy erős szerencse komponense is van.
There's some component of super luck which it's hard to predict,
Tehát vannak ilyen nagyon szuper szerencsés esetek, amiket nehéz előrejelezni.
What I'm happy with is more
Amivel ő inkább büszke, az
certain consistent averages.
tehát azok a erős átlagos dolgok.
The minimum that we can get, let's say, if a person delivers, those 300-400 hours a
Azt
year,
mondjuk,
right?
hogy azt a 300-400 órát egy évben belerakod,
Regardless of the severity of the condition, we can expect
akkor a súlyosságtól függetlenül
along the predictable avenues, right?
előre tudjuk jelezni, hogy egy adott úton haladva előre fog jutni.
So for me, the main successes, I would attribute them actually to the reconnections of the heads, right, and then to this reopening, to the reestablishment of the respiratory conditions, and to the overall, reestablishment of this fundamental freedoms.
Tehát ő nagy sikerének ugye a fejet, mikor sikerül rendben